So hey everyone, I'm going to be showing you how the platform works, how you can set up with LearnHub, and how you can learn with LearnHub. So first of all, students land on this page where they select their curriculum/board. So just for this demo, let's just select CBSE board. Then they're going to select their class and what class they're in, what lecture or lecture material do they want to learn for what particular class. Let's select class 11. And then you have subjects, so let's just select all of them. So this is the dashboards of LearnHub where you can select your subject, what course you want to start with, and just start learning. So for this demo, let's go ahead with chapter 7. Once you open up a chapter, you're going to see every single section from that chapter. All this information, so for example, this chapter, chapter 7, is pulled from actual textbook for class 11 physics, CBSE. All LearnHub does is it takes the information, process it through Gemini, and then feeds it to kids so they can consume the content easier, and it's personalized so they can go at their own pace and learn how they want to learn. So let's just start with any section. Okay, so let's start with this. As you can see, as soon as you open up a lesson, it shows you a panel of a toolbar and also the actual lesson content. Every single lesson is extremely compact with only important information and all the removed jargon. So you have main content that you want to learn with examples as well as questions to practice. Now, the good feature is that these toolbars can help you navigate and learn according to your own needs. So for example, I have trouble listening and I can pay attention to a lot of text. So you can just have a story mode, which teaches you in like an interactive way. Let's say you want to have a voiceover and learn your lectures through that. So you can just enable the voiceover, and it's just going to go on and then decide the entire lecture for you. You can also convert the entire lecture into Braille. So we have made a Braille conversion engine, which takes the content and converts into grade 2 Braille for English text, and Nemeth Braille code, which is for mathematical expressions. For example, like this will be converted into Nemeth Braille, and then it downloads a BRF file for you, which you can put inside an embosser to print out the Braille lesson. So let's go ahead and then, so in this case, we haven't uploaded a video for this, but from the admin side, you can upload a video or even generate a story mode for this. Go ahead and generate the story mode. So as you can see, this created a story mode for this lesson, and it pretty much just teaches the entire lesson using a story kind of scene with slides, and you can also enable audio to play the story. Admin side of this platform, how you can create content for students, how you can change content for students to improve how they can learn. So let's go with upload and parse. Let's say I want to put a mathematics textbook. Let's just go ahead and put this textbook. Now, this is for times where you just have a book lying around and you kind of want to put that in and create lessons for you. For example, students with disabilities, they want to learn something outside of their curriculum, and but they don't have any way to teach it themselves because other platforms aren't tailored to their needs, and they can't learn just from the textbook because again, they need their own pace and they need their own way of learning. So what they can do is they can just upload the textbook in this, and our platform parses the book and creates sections and those lessons, micro lessons for students. So as you can see, after parsing it, I created all these sections. So what it did was it took out every single section from this book, and now you can parse and import to the database. So what it's going to do, it's going to create a lesson for every single one of these sections along with the micro sections within these. So for example, for the first one, it's going to create lesson for introduction, etc., etc., etc. That's the admin side, how you can import these lessons directly into the database, so you don't have to manually create these lessons. But if you do want to manually create these lessons, you can go to the lesson editor. Let's view the same physics lecture that we were looking at. And let's go with chapter 1. So it's going to show you all these sections, and you can just go ahead and edit these for your kids. You can also create images using image and model of Gemini to just make it easier for students to understand concepts. And all of these images are stored in S3 buckets, along with a nice description. You can also create videos, or you can link videos which can show up in the lesson viewer. You can create quizzes, images, and also add notes for students in a lesson. So this entire pipeline of creating lessons and then feeding it to kids is just so every single content, every single piece of information that students learn can be tailored to them, how they want it, how they need it.
So my team at Manav has already told you or showcased the pipeline that works for our students as well as the teachers, but I'm going to give you a little bit more information on what we can do and the possibilities that comes around with our product or our application here. I'm going to show you the easy feature of a voice agentic AI using the Gemini Pro API. I'm going to be showing you how to navigate this website using just a voice.
Show you, we're just going to go to the mic here, and I'm going to tell, hey Gemini, can you open chapter 2 mathematics for me?
Sure, I can help with that. To open specific chapters, I'll need the lesson number and the type of content, like an article, video, quiz, or practice. What lesson number and content type would you like to open?
Could you open chapter 2 quiz?
I can't do that just yet. I need to know the subject you're interested in, like mathematics or physics, and the specific lesson number within the chapter.
Can you open chapter 2 mathematics, and can you open quiz for me?
Sure, but I'll need the specific lesson number within chapter 2 to open the quiz. Which lesson number would you like?
Can you open lesson number 2 for me?
Opening lesson 2, quiz in mathematics, chapter 2. Done. I've opened the quiz for lesson 2 in mathematics, chapter 2.
Can you perhaps open the content for me for the same chapter?
Sure. What type of content are you looking for? An article, video, quiz, or practice?
I'm looking for the article.
Got it. Opening the article for lesson 2 in mathematics, chapter 2.
So what I'm seeing in front of me is a lot of text, and I'm having a hard time understanding what's going on. Can you generate a story for me, since it'll be much easier for me to understand through a story mode?
Certainly. I've switched to story mode for the current lesson to help with understanding.
Can you also tell me or explain this Cartesian products in easy terms so I can understand better?
Think of a Cartesian product like pairing up options. It's like combining every item from one set with every item from another. For example, if you have 3 shirts and 2 pants, the Cartesian product gives you all 6 possible outfits.
Can you open the quiz for me so I can take the quiz now?
Certainly. I'll open the quiz for lesson 2 in mathematics, chapter 2. Done. The quiz is now open for you.
Are you able to answer the quiz answer for me?
I can't provide the answers for the quiz, as that's part of the learning process. However, if you have specific questions or need concepts explained, I'm here to help.
Are you able to select the quiz answers for me?
No, I'm not able to select the quiz answers for you directly. Is there anything else I can assist you with to help you understand the material?
No, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Let me know if you need anything else.
I have a quick question. If NA equals to 5 and NA equals to B, what is NA times B? This is a Cartesian product quiz question.
The number of elements in the Cartesian product, or NaXB, is calculated by multiplying the number of elements in set A, which is 5, by the number of elements in set B. Let's call it n. So NaXB equals 5 times n.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Feel free to ask if you have more questions.
So there you go. You saw how this how we were able to use voice agentic AI in order to navigate through our website, and we're trying to add more features into it as we go on to generate more information, to generate more content for you guys using the Gemini API. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm also going to be showing you how the story mode that we were able to generate using Gemini plays through. For time purposes, I'm going to speed it up by 2 times. So hopefully it is audible, it is understandable for you guys, but I can show you how the generated video that we were able to use Gemini for is going to sound like explaining Cartesian product to us using interactable or like a story.
Welcome to the Super Snack Bar with Leo and Mia. Leo has a set of ice cream flavors, vanilla and chocolate. Mia has a set of toppings, sprinkles and cherries. We need to combine them. To make a snack, we create an ordered pair. The rule is simple. The ice cream flavor must always come first, and the topping comes second. The order is very important. 2 snacks are only equal if both parts match exactly. A chocolate scoop with a cherry is not the same as a vanilla scoop with a cherry. To be equal, the flavor and the topping must be identical. Now, let's make the Cartesian product. This is a fancy way of saying we make every possible combination. We pair every flavor with every topping until no new pairs are left. How many snacks did we make? We had 2 flavors and 2 toppings. If we multiply 2 times 2, we get 4. The size of our new set is the product of the first 2 sets. Great job! You learned that the Cartesian product is the set of all possible ordered pairs. Leo and Mia have their complete menu ready for their friends.
So there you go. This is how the generative AI interactive story or the voiceover.
We believe that education should never be one size fits all. Education should adapt to the learner, not the other way around. Traditional education or learning process kind of just discredits people who think or process information differently, who have a hard time communicating and who also learn things differently. Most education tools are kind of just designed for our average learners. They're not custom towards people who have a hard time learning in a normal scenario or a normal environment, but we believe that it needs to change. And through different conversations with educators, special ed teachers, and support staff, we gain one message that came through consistently was that they deeply care about the students, but they're still overwhelmed about how different students learn differently. And they're spending hours and hours to adapt to materials, rewriting lessons, creating accommodations, and also trying to meet the diverse need with limited tools and limited time. So our platform, which gives them features like instant braille generation, text-to-speech, voice control, adaptive story mode for people with ADHD learners, and also like AI pod content adaptation. The response was clear. They felt that this platform was not replacing them. It's more as a support, and something that could help them focus on teaching and less on the administrative overhead. And that was our goal to begin with. We're not building a technology to automate education. We're just trying to make sure that people are adapting to their needs and they learn as they go. And we want to give the students more confidence. We want to create a learning environment where accessibility is not an afterthought. It's the starting point. And this is just the beginning. With continued feedback from teachers in the communities we serve, we're committed to just building something thoughtful, ethical, and truly inclusive. And that's our platform for you guys. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you so much for watching the video, and hope you like our project for Gemini Hack 2026.